In the emerald silence of India's forests, the Creator says, "And of His signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the living creatures He scattered within them. Behold the tiger, golden fire on striped velvet, a heartbeat of wilderness, a moving verse of power and beauty. Every paw print presses a reminder that all strength belongs to the one who shaped life and set it free. The beloved messenger said the earth is green and beautiful, and the Almighty has made humankind its caretakers." To protect the tiger is to honor that trust, for when the tiger thrives, the forest breathes, rivers flow, and the climate steadies. In 2025, India rises as a luminous example, recording over 3,300 wild tigers, more than 75% of the world's population. A triumph at the golden jubilee of Project Tiger. From the misty Sundarbans to the rugged hills of Corbett, from Bandhavgarh's ancient ruins to the dry grasslands of Ranthambore, the royal predator walks again where silence once ruled. Science stands humbled before revelation. The Creator says, "We have set a balance, so weigh with justice and do not fall short in the balance." Today, satellites trace tiger corridors, AI drones watch hidden trails, and camera traps count every living stripe. These tools of modern knowledge confirm what divine guidance declared: balance sustains, neglect destroys. The beloved messenger foretold that near the end of time, people will compete to build high towers, but forget their duty to the earth beneath their feet. Climate change melts Himalayan glaciers, altering rivers that nourish tiger forests from Kashmir to the Bay of Bengal. Poachers stalk for profit, and shrinking corridors threaten ancient migration routes. Yet communities rise. Forest guards in Madhya Pradesh patrol night after night. Young conservationists in Jammu and Kashmir plant native trees. NGOs and scientists work with villagers to secure safe passages for wildlife. India's success speaks to the world. It strengthens the United Nations 2030 goal of life on land, proving that determined stewardship revives the seemingly lost. It teaches that protecting a single species preserves entire ecosystems and shields humanity itself from the storms of climate upheaval. The 2025 All India Tiger Estimation reveals a landmark 3,316 wild tigers, a 6.7% rise since the previous 2022 census. India now safeguards over 53 dedicated tiger reserves across 18 states, spanning nearly 76,000 square kilometers of core habitat, an area larger than the entire nation of Sri Lanka. Since the launch of Project Tiger in 1973 with just 9 reserves and about 1,800 tigers, the population has nearly doubled, reversing a century of decline. Technology now strengthens ancient stewardship. In Jammu and Kashmir's Chenab Valley and Pir Panjal Range, camera traps recently recorded dispersing tigers for the first time in decades, signaling a slow but hopeful natural return to the Himalayan foothills. The economic and ecological benefits are equally profound. A single living tiger is valued at over 2 crore rupees, $240,000 US, per year in ecosystem services, protecting watersheds, carbon sinks, and biodiversity that sustain millions of rural livelihoods, tourism generated by tiger reserves contributes over 20,000 crore rupees annually to local economies, supporting forest fringe communities with jobs and education. Globally, India's achievement strengthens the UN Sustainable Development Goal, 15 Life on Land, and the Global Tiger Recovery Program, which aims to double wild tiger numbers across Asia. With India holding 3/4 of the planet's remaining tigers, the nation's continued vigilance will determine the fate of this species worldwide. These figures are not mere statistics. They are signs of mercy, proofs of possibility, and warnings against complacency. Every data point is a reminder that science confirms what revelation calls us to guard, the sacred balance of life. The Creator says, "Do not corrupt the earth after it has been set in order. Every cub born is a mercy, every forest corridor a sign of divine patience." This rise in tiger numbers is not mere data. It is a call to gratitude, a summons to action. Religious leaders must remind hearts during the Friday prayer, filmmakers must stir global conscience, educators must seed wonder in classrooms, NGOs must defend corridors with law and love, governments must invest with courage, artists and influencers must awaken the sleeping masses. From the walnut valleys of Jammu and Kashmir to the mangroves of Bengal, all are entrusted with this sacred responsibility. Remember, a day approaches when the Creator will ask about the trusts we were given. On that day, the tiger's roar may stand as a witness, either of our care or of our neglect. Let this success be not an ending, but a covenant renewed. Give thanks, guard the forests, and walk humbly upon the earth. For the Creator says, "Then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny?"